I guess I'm live. So, hello guys. What I'm gonna be doing today, no idea. I know there are people going to join me today. Just gotta give them time to join. Just got out of the shower. The thing we call a shower. Did I just kill my internet? I might have did. Streaming at 1080p, 60 frames per second may not have been the smartest idea. Hold on. I want to... Maybe I could change... Hold up, guys. Okay, so I'm switching from 1080p at 60 frames per second to 1080p, 30 frames per second. Realizing... Okay, does that work? Huh. I think it does work. Nope, I'm still streaming at 1080 60 frames per second, but it's okay. Maybe my internet will hold. Maybe. Hello, boosted budget builds. How you doing? Hello. Oh, I just realized I'm at 3,990 subs. Okay. What am I going to be doing? No idea. I guess I could play this tank. It's actually a pretty nice tank. Okay, let's play this tank. It is a very nice tank. I like it. I like tanks with giant auto-litters. And this one has a 9-shot clip. This was supposed to be my video yesterday, but we got the one wet very late. I was like, I'll make something else. I think I need a new role in my Discord. Thinking about that. Maybe. Okay, hopefully my internet will hold. I guess I could turn this to live chat so I can actually see everybody typing, not just top chat. There we go. Also, I have an airplane mode on the side of my tank. Hello, bowling to Columbia. Glitch. And 182. Okay, what's my opinion on the T92? I need... So, Which T-92 are you talking about? The T-92 American Tier-10 artillery, the T-92 light tank in World War II, or the T-92 in Cold War? That is my question to you. Leslie, drink water. Ow. You know, I like this one. Hold that smoke right there. I could fight this guy by myself. Well, but I was teammates getting involved. Oh, T-92 Cold War. T-92 in Cold War. It has one of the highest concealment levels of any... I'm such a big tank, and that did nothing to me. Anyway, the T-92, I haven't played it since before. I played it very early, when it first came out. The T-92 has a certain playstyle where you're supposed to be like high concealment up. Just focus on your concealment and pretty much hide place. It's a decent light tank. It's very slow. Very easy to counter with high explosive, especially in the armadillos, which is very fun to do. It's a decent light tank, but I have to play it again. Please, friends of M1A2, don't shoot me. You shot my gun. Hello. Guess what? I'm out of standard. There's a lot of people going this way. I've got myself in a very bad location. I'm not going to escape them. Probably not. They're about the same speed as me. Oh my goodness, I actually ran away from them. You know what? I'll play the T-92 right after this match. At its full potential by putting this crew that's in this tank into that T-92. And dead. Okay, I got a question. Do y'all hear an echo? Why are you there, 181? Stop it. No, I died! Oh, it's so close to break. I was at 8,025 damage. Anyway, hello chat. How do I rate the improvements to the client last gen versus current gen? Ever since I got my PS5, I have not picked up my PS4 again. I like the what does this game call it? Trigger effect. Oh. I don't remember the actual name of this. But I like this. But I had to turn it off because it started hurting my hand. After hours and hours of playing it every single day. Or it starts to hurt. Anyway, graphics are so much better. The game looks so much better on the PS5 compared to the PS4. I'm running at 4K 60 frames per second, and my goodness, this game looks amazing. I look at PS4 gameplay or just look at my videos, like before I uploaded PS5 gameplay. Wow, the game looks terrible. But when I look at the PS5, it's like, oh, it looks so good. Everything's so much cleaner and runs better. It just works. How was that only a first? I understand how I didn't get first because that guy did more damage, more kills, and more assisted damage. Hello, Sammy. Hope you're okay today, and my birthday is tomorrow, and wish I had that tank you're playing. Oh, you wish you had this thing? Cool. It is a nice light tank. It plays unique. When I first saw it on the Super Test server, I thought it was a tank destroyer. I was like, that's a tank destroyer. Then I looked, then I seen the little icon right beside being light tank, and be like, why is that a light tank? If looks like a tank destroyer, it plays like a tank destroyer. Why is it a light tank? It's a tank destroyer trying to be a light tank. Boom. Okay, I said I was going to play the T92. And I will put my commander in it. Where is it? There it is. Also, this is so much faster. Like, switching through stuff. Iron speed. Also going to loadout. Like, I'm not putting that stuff on. See, this is why I like it's so much faster. By the time it took me to do all of these, like change them to stock and put them all back to where they were, on here, on the PS4, it would have only had time to do 2 of those. Okay. So, the steel consumption is terrible at 171. I mean, it's pretty good, but it should be a lot better. So, let's play the T92. I haven't played it since the concealment, the piece of equipment got nerfed for light tanks. So, let's play it. You still can't find a PS4? You can't find a PS4. I'm guessing you mean PS5. So PS5, how did I get my PS5? So last year Sony started sending out emails to people to give them a chance to get a PS5. That was last year. When they first released. And now, like a week or 2 ago, I just happened to be looking through my email, looking for a super test email, and voila, there's the email where Sony sends out to people being like, hey. So I clicked on the email, it told me the event was going to start at 3 p.m. and so yeah. Told me I wasn't guaranteed to get a PS5, but I waited until the time counted down, and I got into the queue. It was my turn to buy a PS5, and luckily they have PS5 still in stock. They didn't have the digital versions, they were sold out of the digital versions by the time I got to buy a PS5. it was, so I had to buy a disc version, which is $100 more, maybe 50. I don't remember. Also, you're welcome, Leslie. That's a fly. How close do people actually get to me? I do have 6 cents on here. Can you platoon with me? Sure, let me open my platoon, but I do have, let you know in advance, I do have 2 people coming to join. I don't know when they're going to jump in. So you can stay in the platoon until they come by. Jump in. Thank you for going undetected. Everything? Wow. I'm just going to get behind them. We just lost 3 tanks. Did you see me? No, you did not. I wonder if I can P-72. That was a lag. I got spotted? That is a very big area to get spotted in. I didn't think I would get spotted, and now I'm going to die because there's a T-72. You're like, oh look, there's a light tank behind me. I didn't think I would get spotted there. Like, what? That's high explosive territory right there. Uh-oh, there's a T. That's a medpack. Goodbye. Let me get myself killed. Why? Why are you here? Why are you doing this? What's that medium back there? Hello, Melly. Break. I'm not going to shoot. Got spotted. We'll go reset the base. Black spike. Alright, targeting that guy out. It's Daniel. I may be able to win this, but it'll be hard. I may be able to win this. Alright, M60, take him out. I'll do it. Highest supposed to send to object 120. It's a nice feat. Definitely with them. Gotta help our T-72 out. Which is struggling. Well. That guy almost killed himself. Well. Why is there so many dead tanks up here? Everything's burning. Alright, check out the move bat. Can't get spotted by the T-72. I want to stay hidden. I got spotted because I shot. Or I got probably spotted by that T-72 that was below me. Nice. Crap. How do I get down? Yeah. Why did the remaining of my two teammates kill themselves? What the heck? What is this? See, this is where my doubts were of winning this game. Hopefully I can vanish because I'm in a T-60. T-92. That was the most throwing ever? Yes. I have to get away from them. Eee, I lagged. Alright, I'm gonna loop around and go that way. Go to my base. Try to cover the way. Can you join? Yeah. But I must warn you, I have two people going to join. Jump into platoon. Join to win? No. The question is, are they going to chase me or go cap? I'm hoping they're going to go cap. Aha, there's one. Hello, Dookie.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
No.
Okay. Well, then I better go plug this mic back in there. I was quiet. Well, you can hear me? I'm quiet?
Yeah.
I'm using my normal headset, my normal setup.
It's probably with something in my settings. Ah, there's 72. So it's the light tank on the base. So it was a 3v3.
I was waiting to join because, well, it looked like you were having a a pretty close match there, so I didn't want to distract you.
Yes, did you see my two teammates that killed themselves?
Yeah, and I don't think they were both bots.
They think
The
they were
second
bots.
one wasn't. The second one wasn't a bot.
They both weren't bots.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I'm really not a fan of the bot matches, but I've had some, especially for some reason, Era 3. I don't know what it is, but I've had matches where in Era 3, it's just the teammates are just, it's like they devolve into, you know, single-celled organisms at Tier 3, and they, you know, they have no sense to them. It's, well, it's really weird. You know, they, like the lemming trains are really bad, I've seen in Era 3. The team will all just go, the entire team will go to one side of the map, and it's all humans. There's not even a single bot in those situations, and sometimes it makes me wish that there are bots in the team, because they're at least programmed to do things, right? Bots have programming,
Yes.
but sometimes, you know, and bots programmed to not jump off a bridge or a cliff. Sometimes they do, but...
Okay. This T-72 AV has massive spotting. Because every time I fire around him, and I think I'm not going to get spotted, I get spotted. I don't know where their Stingray went. Of course I had to mention something. Crap. I got spotted. That's a very big gun to get hit by. Wow. Why am I lagging? Why is there lag? Apparently, I'm sucking at bad driving. Oh, you missed. Why am I lagging? You see, this is where whole patch is just very nice, because I've been getting hit points back the entire game. So, I'm streaming at 1080p 60 frames per second. It's not a mistake. So how's the stream quality at 60 frames?
It's fine. It's serviceable. I mean, I would say, you know, it's really... It's similar to the performance of what you know, PlayStation 4 can do as far as like stream quality, the quality of the video during moving scenes and whatnot. Yeah, the frame rate's smooth, you know, but
Streaming at 60 frames per second might have been a mistake.
The detail and clarity. Yeah, and also it is less consistent. So the other thing I'll say is that you're not gaining anything by going up to 60 FPS, at least on your stream as far as quality is concerned. Like, it looks worse than last week. So remember last week I was looking at it. I was trying
Close to feet. Ah!
get a feel for it. So I don't know if it's your internet. Are there any elements that you're using that not hardwired? Are you on some Wi-Fi here or there?
Always Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so I think what you've hit right there is just a Wi-Fi bottleneck, really. And so it looks like, well, now, now the quest is to tinker around, if you have a capture device in OBS, you can tinker around with your video settings there, and you can basically set things at a bit rate that you feel like your Wi-Fi can handle, but something that looks nice with good quality. But it's the moving scenes, it's the way that the PlayStation hardware or other hardware renders the video. During moving scenes, there's just not that much detail, so it's fine this time. But yeah, it almost seems like it's not quite as good quality as last week. That's my short response. So, do you have the new Air 3 light tank?
Yeah.
SLAPAFISH?
Right before that came, it did 8,000 damage in it.
Oh, nice. What do you think about it?
I like it. It's more of a TD. The first time I seen it, I thought it was a tank destroyer.
Yeah.
I seen it on the Super Test. I was like, that's a tank destroyer. Then I looked at it. It's like, oh, it's a light tank. But it plays like a tank destroyer. Okay, I was against a 272 AV.
It's interesting with Air 3 light tanks. They're all very different. In the other tiers, the light tanks, like they evolve, and then sometimes they'll sort of transform from one tier to another, and then grow and shift. But when you get to Air 3, especially for the American light tanks, instead, each tier, you would think, in Air 3 it's the same thing. It's just tier 1, 2, 3, and, it goes like better, better, better. But it really isn't like that. It doesn't seem like an Air 3 for light tanks. It seems like there's just each tier, each variety of light tank is just a completely different type of light tank. That's the feeling I get. So you got your Stingray 2, which is a lot more like your classic light tank. And then the M8 AGS goes a lot more, feels even more like a medium tank even.
Nope, tank destroyer. All the way.
Oh, the M8 AGS also, yes.
Oh,
it's
wait.
Kind of
that's
like
medium. I know what you're talking about. I forgot. It's
sort, but the guns really is super. The gun's the big focus on the M8, the accuracy. So it is. You're right too. Even though you were talking about a different tank, it is kind of like a tank destroyer and a medium tank. The Bradley is really weird and funky. They're all different flavors. So interesting that they've done that there and just made something that's just totally tank destroyer.
Have Air 3? You could have told me. I would have dropped down. Hello, Ian.
So it looks like you're doing hole patch a lot even in your light tanks?
Yes. Always. I could 3 consumable loadout for Cold War. Every tank in Cold War has smoke screen, hole patch, repair kit.
Huh.
Every tank in Cold War.
Well, even though the percentage of hit points you're gaining is less in a light tank or something like that, still every little bit counts, right? And
yeah, if I didn't have the hole patch, I would have never got as close. I would have been killed at Team 92 game a long time ago.
Right. And statistically, if you think about it, statistically, you're not necessarily gonna get your modules damaged every round. You're not gonna get your crew knocked out every round, all the time, every single hit. But every time you get shot and penned, you're gonna take damage. So statistically, the hole patch kit, is going to be able to get used right away. As long as you remember the first hit you take, you use it. Is that what you do? Do you use it as soon as you take your first hit?
Yep. That's the best way to use it.
Yeah. Immediately start mitigating those hit points. I started using it on my M1A2.
There's a vacuum cleaner upstairs, and I'm thinking about going to get that vacuum cleaner and throw it outside. Every day. I hear a vacuum cleaner. Every day. It's loud. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear it. It annoys me so much. Can you hear it?
Not really, no. I was just thinking what you need is something that is like anti-vacuum cleaner, like a, like a bucket of honey or something, right? You gotta somehow find a way to get that vacuum cleaner stuck up a bucket of honey and then you never have to listen to it again. And then it's done.
Realizing I'm in a very bad spot. Yeah. Missiles. This thing loves to get shot with missiles. I'm stuck. I may die. I'm going to die. There's a missile. That is the second missile I took.
So how's the concealment on that tank?
More less than the T-92? I would have to look.
How's the concealment on the T-92 now that they've changed everything?
It's decent. It's still one of the best T-92. One of the best concealments in Cold War.
But now, if you want good concealment, you've got to play something like the T-92. A lot of the other light tanks got.
Okay, lag. What the heck is this lag? Ah! I just stared death in the face. So, thinking about it, rapid loading. Don't put rapid loading on this tank.
How come?
Because you have a 35-second reload, which is perfectly fine because you have a 9-shot clip. You can't improve you're in a clip reload.
Yeah, but you're improving that whole 35 seconds.
Doesn't really matter. Tell you why.
True, it's just, it's a different, yeah, you're ready a little bit sooner, but you don't really go out there until you are ready, so.
Okay, lag. What is lag?
Just a few more seconds.
Alright. Show me a 1080, 60 frames per second. That's a bad idea. Had to fill in that.
Yeah, there's not very much clarity in the video. Even
okay,
in between the
so
movie
gotta ask the question to myself. Do I drop the stream and restart and lose the kind of view? Or
How many folks do you have?
26.
25.
Or do I stream at 1080 60 frames per second and lag for the next 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I see you
I'm
do
dropping.
have a lot of time left.
Okay, guys, I am going to drop the stream, but I am going to come back up. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the stream, come back up, and since we're on YouTube, I'm going to have to like post a link into the chat to here's my other stream. So I'm gonna be doing that. Give me a second. I will be back. Watch out for the link in chat.